Hey, Patriots fans! The energy is building in New England as we get closer to one of the most talked about matchups of the season. Sunday Night Football is almost here, and all eyes are on the Patriots as they prepare to host the Los Angeles Chargers. The anticipation is palpable, and the questions keep coming. Can this team maintain its rhythm? How will they handle key injuries? And of course, how will Drake may continue to defy expectations and rewrite the narrative for young quarterbacks in the league? May's season has been nothing short of extraordinary, and it is impossible to ignore the conversations swirling around MVP debates. From passing to rushing, he is performing at a level that seems almost impossible for someone so young, but he does it with a calmness and precision that makes it look effortless. Every game, he is not just executing plays, he is redefining what it means to lead a team at the quarterback position. Completing over 70% of his passes, throwing for 4,000 yards, and rushing for more than 450 yards, all before turning 24. May is breaking records and setting new standards for efficiency and versatility in the NFL. It is this consistency, this ability to make the right reads under pressure, that separates him from the rest of the league. The comparisons to veteran quarterbacks are inevitable, but the numbers tell a story that cannot be ignored. He has reached milestones many players only dream of achieving, and he is doing it with a maturity beyond his years. Beyond yardage and touchdowns, May excels in critical situations, creating first downs under intense pressure with a level of composure rarely seen. Leading the league in pressured first downs, he demonstrates a blend of accuracy, mobility, and mental sharpness that challenges opposing defenses week after week. This kind of quarterback play doesn't just generate headlines. It changes how teams prepare, how defenses align, and how games unfold. The Patriots are fortunate to have such a talent at the center of their offense. But as always, football is a team sport, and no one player can carry a team alone. Injuries have become a pivotal storyline as the Patriots gear up for this crucial matchup. Key players like Robert Spillane, Harold Landry, Jared Wilson, and Q's Tonga face uncertain availability, and how they are managed could define the outcome on Sunday. The coaching staff has carefully balanced playing time, recovery, and rotations, ensuring that when these athletes do step onto the field, they can perform at their best. Harold Landry is expected to return, bringing experience and speed to the defensive front, while Q's Tonga will rotate in during key short yardage situations, providing strength and reliability. Jared Wilson's participation is being evaluated with a focus on both immediate impact and long-term development, and Robert Spillane's recovery pace is being monitored closely. This delicate balance between player readiness and strategic deployment showcases the Patriots' attention to detail and the depth of their roster, highlighting how every individual, from starters to rotational players, can influence the game. While offensive headlines often center on quarterbacks and receivers, the interior defensive line deserves a spotlight of its own. Christian Barmore and Milton Williams have quietly reshaped the Patriots' defensive identity with relentless pressure up the middle. Their ability to disrupt plays, collapse pockets, and force adjustment from opposing quarterbacks creates a chain reaction across the field. By applying pressure from the interior, they allow linebackers and secondary players to make plays that would otherwise be impossible, shifting the dynamic of every snap. Their statistical performance reinforces this impact, ranking among the top defensive tackles in the league for pressure rate. Barmore, with a rate of 13.6%, and Williams at 12.4%, are proving that dominance does not always need to be flashy. Sometimes it is measured in the subtle, game-altering influence they exert over each play. Even while managing injuries, their return has been timely, adding both intensity and strategic advantage to the Patriots' defense, just as they face one of the most talented offensive threats in Justin Herbert. The chess match between the Patriots' defensive front and the Chargers' offensive line is a narrative worth watching closely. Herbert is a talented, mobile quarterback who can extend plays and create explosive opportunities, but consistent interior pressure has shown to disrupt his rhythm. Barmore and Williams, with well-timed stunts and rotations, have the potential to alter the timing of every throw, forcing Herbert to make adjustments in the pocket that can cascade into mistakes. The defensive strategy has been carefully orchestrated to exploit these tendencies, blending gap discipline, pressure, and situational awareness to create maximum impact. Every movement along the defensive line, every shift in alignment, is calculated to challenge both individual players and the team as a whole, demonstrating how preparation and execution go hand in hand in primetime matchups. Offensively, the Patriots continue to leverage May's unique skill set to keep opposing defenses off balance. His ability to read defensive alignments, make rapid decisions, and execute passes under pressure allows for a balanced attack between the run and pass game. The offensive line plays a critical role in protecting May, opening lanes, and sustaining drives, while receivers and tight ends execute precise, timing routes to create separation and big play opportunities. It is the synergy between all units that allows the team to fully capitalize on May's mobility and decision-making, making the Patriots' offense a dynamic and multifaceted threat. Even small execution errors could shift momentum, so the emphasis in practice has been on precision, timing, and understanding the flow of the game. The coaching staff continues to refine schemes, leveraging both talent and strategy to maximize efficiency and adaptability, ensuring that the offense can respond to any scenario that arises on the field. Beyond the immediate matchups, the larger NFL landscape adds another layer of intrigue. Coaching changes across the league, including attention on Patriot staff like Thomas Brown, highlight how interconnected personnel decisions can influence a team's rhythm and preparation. Brown's experience with passing games and tight ends has made him highly respected, and the potential for him or others to move to leadership positions elsewhere serves as a reminder of the constant evolution within the league. The Patriots must balance continuity with opportunity, ensuring that strategic consistency remains while adapting to shifts in staff and player availability. This behind-the-scenes dynamic, combined with on-field execution, contributes to the complex and captivating narrative surrounding the team as Sunday approaches. As the countdown to kickoff continues, the anticipation is matched only by the intensity of preparation. Every detail, from player readiness to matchup advantages, from rotations to situational awareness, matters immensely. The Patriots are positioning themselves to leverage individual excellence, strategic depth, and team cohesion in a way that could define this season's narrative. May's record-setting season, the disruptive presence of the interior defensive line, and the meticulous planning by the coaching staff set the stage for a game filled with high-level football, critical plays, and moments that could shift momentum in an instant. Fans can expect a clash of talent, preparation, and strategy that exemplifies why Sunday Night Football remains one of the most thrilling stages in the sport. As Sunday night approaches, the Patriots' preparation has reached a fever pitch. Every practice, every walkthrough, and every film session has been focused on fine-tuning the details that could make the difference when the lights come on. It is not just about talent. It is about execution under pressure, and the Patriots know that against a team like the Chargers, small margins can define the outcome. The coaching staff has emphasized situational football, ensuring that players understand their responsibilities in every down, distance, and formation. From red zone scenarios to third and long situations, each play has been analyzed and rehearsed to instill confidence and precision. The mental approach is as critical as physical ability, and the Patriots have worked tirelessly to prepare both aspects of the game. May's performance continues to dominate conversations because of the way he blends athleticism with poise. He sees the field with clarity, making reads that often seem instinctual, and his timing with his receivers has reached a level of synchronicity that elevates the entire offense. May's mobility forces defenses to account for him in every alignment, creating opportunities for both the run and pass game to thrive. The offensive line, aware of the impact of every second they can give him in the pocket, has been refining their communication, technique, and situational awareness. Receivers and tight ends, for their part, have been focusing on precise route execution and understanding coverage tendencies to exploit mismatches. Every player on offense contributes to a carefully orchestrated system designed to maximize efficiency while minimizing risk. On the defensive side, the Patriots are looking to leverage depth and versatility to disrupt the Chargers' offensive rhythm. The interior defensive line, anchored by Barmore and Williams, remains central to this strategy, but it is the integration with linebackers, corners, and safeties that transforms pressure into tangible results. Linebackers read keys faster, corners stay tighter in coverage, and safeties react decisively because the interior line consistently creates disruption. This ripple effect has the potential to create turnovers, prevent explosive plays, and dictate the pace of the game. It is this combination of individual skill, collective execution, and strategic planning that can give the Patriots an edge in high-stakes matchups like this one. Injuries continue to be a focal point of discussion, as the availability of key players influences both game planning and in-game adjustments. Jared Wilson's development and potential contribution must be weighed carefully against the need for experienced leadership on the field. Robert Spallan's uncertain return adds another layer of complexity, requiring the coaching staff to devise contingency plans while maintaining the integrity of their defensive schemes. Each decision is a balancing act, weighing immediate impact against the long-term goal of keeping players healthy and effective throughout the season. Depth is crucial, and the Patriots' roster construction allows for flexibility, but execution and timing remain essential to converting potential into performance. Special teams and situational plays are also receiving attention, with every snap, kick, and return being evaluated for maximum impact. Field position can shape the momentum of a game, and the Patriots have recognized that subtle advantages in these areas can be just as decisive as a game-changing touchdown. Kickers, punters, and returners are being integrated into broader strategies to optimize performance in both standard and high-pressure scenarios. While these moments might not always capture headlines, they often provide the difference between a tight victory and a narrow loss, highlighting the comprehensive preparation required at this level of competition. Strategically, the Patriots have focused on exploiting tendencies in the Chargers' offense while maintaining discipline and assignment integrity. Justin Herbert is a dynamic playmaker with the ability to improvise, but his success often depends on rhythm and timing in the pocket. Interior pressure, gap discipline, and well-timed stunts can disrupt that rhythm, forcing Herbert into uncomfortable situations and increasing the likelihood of errors. By blending aggressive tactics with controlled fundamentals, the Patriots aim to neutralize big play opportunities while creating situations that favor their strengths. Every blitz, stunt, and alignment adjustment has been meticulously planned, with attention to how the Chargers might respond in real time. This level of preparation underscores the importance of adaptability and execution in primetime football. Offensively, the Patriots are blending creativity with efficiency to maintain unpredictability. Play designs leverage May's mobility and decision-making, creating options that force defenses to cover multiple threats simultaneously. From motioning receivers to adjusting protection schemes, every detail is intended to put the defense on its heels and exploit mismatches at all levels. Running backs and tight ends play complementary roles, sustaining drives and keeping defenses honest. Even seemingly minor adjustments, like route depth or timing cadence, can open opportunities for explosive plays. The offensive staff has spent countless hours analyzing coverage tendencies, aligning personnel to exploit weaknesses, and designing packages that maximize May's talents while balancing risk and reward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. No one inside league circles appeared ready for the sudden wave of whispers that began to circulate around Diggs and his unexpected exit from the Patriots' orbit. What initially sounded like background noise quickly grew into a full-blown rumor mill, catching executives, players, and fans equally off guard. Diggs, long viewed as a centerpiece capable of redefining an offense, was widely assumed to be part of a longer-term vision. That assumption now looks far less certain. According to people familiar with the situation, the decision was not driven by a single explosive moment, but rather by a quiet accumulation of tensions, philosophical differences, and unanswered questions about direction. Some suggest that Diggs' role never fully aligned with what the Patriots ultimately wanted to build, while others believe the player himself was seeking a different competitive environment, one that better showcased his strengths and personality. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the apparent lack of warning. There were no public signs of frustration, no clear trail of comments pointing toward an imminent separation. Internally, however, there may have been growing concern about fit, timing, and long-term commitment. In that sense, the move feels less like a reaction and more like a calculated gamble made behind closed doors. Around the league, speculation is already shifting toward what comes next. Several teams are rumored to be monitoring the situation closely, viewing Diggs as a potential catalyst who could instantly elevate an offense. For the Patriots, the conversation is different. This moment may signal a broader reset, an indication that difficult choices are being made in pursuit of a new identity. Until more clarity emerges, Diggs' departure remains wrapped in uncertainty. What is clear is that few saw it coming, and even fewer fully understand it. In a league where rumors often fade as quickly as they appear, this one feels different, lingering, unresolved, and potentially transformative for everyone involved. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.